Morning everyone, how are we doing? It is Monday morning. I've got to nip in, I've got to pick up some deliveries, sort some bits and bobs out. Officially my isolation is ended, so I'm allowed to leave the house, but I'm still going to be staying away from people for now. So dealing with COVID, wow. It was a bit of a shock, I must admit. Obviously, everything that you see on news of people in hospital beds and all that kind of stuff, it's worrying, you know. I got my results probably about 11:30 at night, which was really odd. The girls got theirs probably about sort of midday. And then obviously confirmed that Jess was positive, Faith and Wifey were not. So I was waiting on mine, and eventually 11:30 it came through and said you are positive, so that was that. I was self-isolating. Up until that point, I probably would have put it down to just a cold. I had a cough, I had not really a temperature, but obviously if I did, you know, energetic stuff, it made me sweat really fast. Now, you could say that's not being fit, I get that, but yeah, just kind of felt a bit, you know, coldy, a bit under the weather anyway. The breathing kind of thing, I had a few days where it was like you had good days and bad days. So some days my chest felt really tight, still feels tight now, and it kind of makes you cough. And then other days you either forget about it or you just get on with it, and it wasn't that noticeable. But I can understand how people kind of get into a bit of a panic with it, and then, you know, either need ventilation or whatever, because it is, you know, I know I've suffocated, I know it's horrible, and it still gives me anxiety now. So that was my main concern, was I know what suffocating is like, and I did not want to go through that. So touch wood, I'm kind of grateful that I'm probably healthy enough that my body fought the illness off as much as it did. I've been drinking a lot of orange juice, a lot of vitamin C, always have. That's kind of like my go-to when I'm out on the road meeting lots of strange people. I always used to drink orange juice to keep my immunity high. So other than that, nothing really to report. A sniffly nose, runny nose, blocked nose, tight chest, a cough, mild temperature, but just feeling very, very knocked out. I haven't slept so much in probably 10 years. Every day I've kind of got on the sofa and kind of had a little nap, and woken up like 3, 4, 5 hours later. So I'm definitely, whatever it is, I'm definitely feeling the effect, and my body is either fighting it or it's, you know, doing what it needs to do. But we are getting past it, and I'm on the road to recovery. Jess, I'd probably say 3 to 4 days, and I think she was pretty much done with it. She's got a sniffly nose. We had 3 days of her being quite quiet, you know, subdued, kind of dopey looking, very tired looking, maybe red-eyed. No breathing issues, no real temperature, other than she sounded ill, she sounded poorly. But within a few days she was bouncing again like nothing had ever happened. There are many children from the school that have come down with it, many parents subsequently from the kids catching it. So that Wolverhampton test centre, wherever it was, that gave the false readings, they've kind of ruined a lot of it, because without that everyone was managing it sensibly to the point where they were told that they were safe, and obviously then interacted with people but they weren't safe, and that's kind of what's caused the big outbreak in here. Swindon, my town, we've gone from sort of 255 cases per 100,000, I think it is, to 1,088. So it's a huge jump in people. But that, I say, is probably down to the fact that people have been told that they're safe and they're not, and they've gone out and socialised and then spread, which is how I got it. So I don't really want to jump on the bandwagon, because you make up your own mind, and you should never really you should never let anyone else tell you what you can and can't do, within reason. But I would say to the anti-vaxxers, I don't know what your problem is. It's not test drugs, it's not robots, it's a, you know, they openly print what is in the vaccine for you to read about. So what you need to do is go and get your jab, because like me, you can catch it willy-nilly no matter how careful you are. And you know, you don't want to be the person whose body can't deal with it and you end up on a ventilator. I can't think of anything worse. So I know there's lots of hoo-ha on the internet and this, that and everything else, but you need to ask yourself, who are you going to believe? A registered doctor or somebody on TikTok? Because that's what it basically comes down to. There is so much scaremongering on TikTok, it's untrue. I watch a lot of it and I find the videos quite hysterical, but my God, if you weren't of sane mind and you were a little bit naive, that application will make you believe anything. So do yourself a favour, get the injection, because it might save your life. In a bit. Right, I'm back, everyone. Sorry, we needed some petrol. Yeah, don't be worried by it. You can have side effects with any vaccine. That's how it is, but the majority of people are fine with it. And if they wanted to kill millions of people, like you read on these stupid TikTok videos, my question to you would be, do you really think they'd start with the medical profession by wiping them off the planet? Because that's what they've done. If they want to ensure their future by killing loads of people, as you read on these bullshit TikTok videos, you say that they're trying to kill so many million people, they're trying to, you know, immunize and you know, kill the population off. Do you really think they'd start by killing off all the health professionals that may save their life in the future? You got to ask yourself that. There are websites out there, and I found a good few that basically call out all these fake things you see on TV and all these news stories that you read about, where nobody is sat on a YouTube video or a TikTok video telling you what you can and can't do for views, which is what it amounts down to. Like, just go and get the vaccine, because it may save your life, it may help you. There's no ifs, there's no buts, it's not going to hurt you. Well, it might, but you know, suffocating in your own chest infection, I can't imagine that's any more fun. So thank you if you're still on the channel. If you've waited around, I see we've gone up to 1810 on subscribers, so we've had a few more. We've had a few questions on the comment section, which I have noted. One of them was about the Pioneer 160. Somebody was saying, how do you get your phone to pair with it and do the wireless linking? Well, Apple doesn't do the wireless share, the screen share, because it's just Apple have signed themselves out of that kind of thing. So they don't do that. They do AirPlay, but it's different, as in like the wireless stuff. That's not the same. So what you're looking for is this auto link. That application there, just make sure you can see that. That application there will let you pair wirelessly to a Pioneer 160 and do your screen sharing, but it is only Android, it's not Apple. So I'm going to head to work, pick up my bits and bobs. It's nice to talk to you for ages, to be honest. It's been a while, and I'm glad to kind of be back and chatting on YouTube. It felt like forever. I've missed you, I have missed you, and hopefully you've missed me. Fuck this. Fuck. Right then, everyone, I got my parcels, got my deliveries. Gonna head my ass home. Make some square pumpkins with the girls. You'll see what I mean Saturday. Until then, Take care. See you in a bit.
You told me you had subscribed to ASC Audio and now you've missed an episode.
Hey, what you watching?